what you're doing matters tremendously. And I want you to think about what is happening right here. Think about the power of one person, one organization, to go against the grain and stand for true principle. Right? Think about that. One man inspires another and forms an organization, and they get together, and a small band that is persistent and professional and relentless changes policy by being willing to go against the grain. I'm deeply grateful for what you're doing, because think about what you're standing for. We're standing for protecting the purchasing power of our property. That's as deep as it gets. Protecting the purchasing power of our property. I'm honored to be with you here. Anytime I get the opportunity to speak about securing the blessings of liberty, I'm grateful to have that opportunity. But think about protecting the purchasing power of our property. George Sutherland was our one and only Supreme Court Justice from Utah on the U.S. Supreme Court in the period that so much began to change, the early 1900s. George Sutherland, our Sutherland Institute here in Utah, is named after him. And there's a quote that a thing that he said that I think applies so greatly to what we're doing. He said, "Man has three great rights: life, liberty, property. If you give a man his life, but you take away his liberty, you take away all that makes life worth living. If you give him his liberty, but you take from him the property that is the fruit and the badge of his liberty, you still leave him a slave." So to protect and preserve the purchasing power of property is as constitutionally critical as anything we could be about. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for working on this critically important issue.